Hi everyone. Today I wanted to take a quick break, well, on my lunch break, to do a tier 20 slash tier 19 video. I keep being asked how to use these sets, and I keep being requested for a video, so I decided to take a couple minutes here because this should not take too long to go over the set bonuses and how you should use them. Um, so let's go ahead and start with tier 20, and at the end I will come down and talk about tier 19. So your tier 19 bonus or tier 20 bonuses is when you consume a soul fragment, enemies within 10 yards deal 5% less damage for 6 seconds. Due to the current playstyle, you can keep this up essentially 100% of the time after the initial pull, because you don't have any souls on the pull. So this is a straight 5% damage reduction, and this is actually really good, and highly recommended that you have this 2-set bonus for everything. So the 2-set is amazing. The 4-set is after using Soul Cleave, you gain 2% or 2,000 versatility for 8 seconds. This is bad, and I'm going to tell you why it's bad. 2,000 versatility is not that good. First off, that's only 2% damage reduction, which, don't get me wrong, 2% damage reduction is better than no damage reduction, and it's about 4% attack power, give or take. It says it's 950 versatility per 1% DR, and it's half that for the damage for the attack power, so it's about 475. The problem is not, well, the bonus itself is not very good, but it's not just that; it's how you get the bonus, because you have to use Soul Cleave, and in the current Spirit Bomb meta, Soul Cleave is not very good. You should still use Soul Cleave if you're about to die. You need to heal this very second. However, outside of that, you should not use it, because it forces you into a pain generation phase. So, the normal Spirit Bomb build is you want to fracture to fracture off souls, and then you use these souls to use Spirit Bomb. And Spirit Bomb gives you a ton of damage and a ton of healing. When you use Soul Cleave, you're using the pain that you would normally use on Fracture for Soul Cleave, and then you have to go into a pain generation phase, which causes you to spam Shear. And you can get souls from Shear, it's not very reliable. So if I go in here, let's just find some dummy, let's use this dummy. So we jump in, and we do our normal starting rotation, we get souls off, right? Right now we have 5 souls, so we're going to use Spirit Bomb. Use Spirit Bomb, and that's good. That's what we have. Now we have 60 pain. The 60 pain, we do 2 more fractures and get 4 more souls. Then use Spirit Bomb again. But what happens is if we have to use Soul Cleave every 8 seconds, we Soul Cleave, get closer, Soul Cleave, and now we have enough pain for 1 fracture. That's it. So then we have to start building up more pain by using Shear. And this here gives you downtime. And then if 8 seconds is up, we have to Soul Cleave again, and there goes all our pain again, and we can't use Spirit Bomb, because now we need pain to get enough for Fracture. But by the time we have enough for double Fracture, our 8 seconds is about up, give or take in your damage intake, and we have to Soul Cleave again. This entire rotation is based on generating souls, and the only reliable way for us to generate souls is by using Fracture, and Fracture costs 30 pain. So if you're blowing your pain on Soul Cleave just to keep the buff up, you don't have enough pain to use Fracture, and we're losing all these souls. And let's look at what souls do for us. So, first off, souls heals us, right? So it's healing. Second off, it gives us a lot of damage when we couple it with Spirit Bomb. But then also, let's look at the artifact talent here. Every soul we consume is 3% damage reduction for 4 seconds. So reliably, we pop a 5 fragment Spirit Bomb, and right there we have 15% damage reduction for 4 seconds. And we're constantly just reapplying this. This works like our Infer, don't forget, so that each soul we consume only lasts for 4 seconds. It doesn't get refreshed. So we need a constant intake of souls to make this useful. Plus, the more souls we consume, the more we can guarantee this as close as possible of 100% uptime of our 2-piece bonus. So we need the souls to make sure our 2-piece bonus, our 5% damage reduction, is up even more. And then lastly, more souls equals more fueled by pain procs. It's about a 1 proc per minute, but I've had a proc more than that within a minute. So it is, it is 1 per minute, but still you can get more than that. So we need souls to proc all these extra benefits. And when we're soul cleaving, that means we are not fracturing, and that means we are not getting all these bonuses. So we're trading off for 2,000, 2,000 versatility, which is 2% DR, and we're losing Painbringer stacks, and we are losing our 2-stat bonus because it's going to fall off eventually if we don't use Fracture. Plus, for single target, you heal more if you spam Fracture with the Frailty debuff from Spirit Bomb. So even more consistent healing is by spamming Fracture and not Soul Cleave. And for AoE healing, Spirit Bomb heals based on the damage it does, so the more ads you have, more damage you're doing, and more healing you are doing. So all around, Soul Cleave is just not worth the pain that you have to spend to cast it. So let's go ahead and talk about tier 19. Since we know Soul Cleave is not worth casting, I don't know if I have any on. I should have a piece or two on me. I can show you the bonus. Alright, so the tier 19, the 2-piece Soul Cleave refunds 5 pain, and 4-piece Soul Cleave lowers the cooldown on Demon Spikes by 3 seconds. Since Soul Cleave itself is not worth using, it makes this entire set null. Like, this entire set just should not be used. You can use the 4-piece tier 20, but the only reason why you would take it is if the pieces you have is higher item level than the other pieces you would have to put in that place. So if I had a 930 offset helmet, I would use that over my 920 helmet. However, if I have a 930 set helmet and a 920 offset helmet, I would use the 930 helmet. So if you accidentally get the 4-piece, that's fine, because you will still use Soul Cleave once in a while. And when you want to use it is the situations where you need to heal right now or you're dead. So you should not take Soul Cleave off your bar, but you should try to minimize the amount of times you use it, because every time you use it, you're going into the pain generation phase. So, too long didn't read recap. 2-piece tier 20, you should use it for everything. 4-piece, you should not use it at all unless it's the highest item level. And tier 19, you should just forget that you even have it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like or subscribe. Otherwise, thank you for watching.